Curling your hair is not that difficult. Okay, today I'll be showing you how I curl my hair to get a very big, loose, wavy curls all around my head. I don't really like small, tight curls because I feel like they make me look really old, like an obasan, like an old auntie, like an old woman. So yeah, that's a no. First things first, of course, you need to untangle your hair and make it smooth and tangle-free. So I'm using my tangle teaser right here. This is like my ultimate tool. So I have to use this before I even do anything to my hair. This is a very foolproof kind of way to detangle your hair and you don't get into a lot of pain. So this is really good. So I'm going to do that right now. Make sure it's smooth all the way from the top to the ends. Do it in sections so that you are not combing too much at one go. And yes, so that's all. And now that I'm tangle free, I need to protect my hair. To protect my hair, I'll be using this. So by the way, if you haven't watched my previous video on how to volumize your hair with just one tool, you can watch the video right here. And let's get back to the video. This is basically a heat protectant spray, and this is the lololol Hair Mix Supplement Extra Treatment Water. So I use this whenever I style my hair at all times because I don't want my hair to spoil because of the heat. So from a distance away, good spray inside and out, top, and especially at the ends, okay? Especially at the ends, you need more protection. On your ends, that is where the most damaged hair is because there's like split ends and they've lived long enough to go through many things in your life. And yes, they are the most damaged ones, so take care of them properly. Now we are all set to go on a journey to curl our hair. Today I'm using this, which is my handy dandy curler. This is the Pritech curler. I've gotten this very long ago, and basically this is a curler that has different degrees from 100 degrees to 200 degrees. This is a 38 barrel. How the barrels work is the barrels determines the circumference of the barrel. So for myself, I generally like bigger curls. So minimally, I will go for a 32 barrel or 38 barrel, or even better, I can go for a 42 barrel. So if you have really long hair, 42 barrel might work better for you. Generally, across the board, where you want your heating tools like your hair curlers, your straighteners, whatever, to be at would be at about 180 to 200 degrees Celsius, because at that point it's like the best balance between temperature and damaging your hair versus long-lasting curls or long-lasting straightness that you want to achieve. I prefer to do the 200 degrees because I just want to save time, so I generally go for 200. The first step is just to pick up half of the hair on your head, the top part, just clip it up. So I basically curl it up like that. I use the clip to clip up the whole thing together. Yeah, just like that. Then we have this remaining hair, right? So what we do now is to start curling our hair. So I will take one small portion. So in the past, I used to do big portions, and generally I felt that it took more time because the curls came out to be less curly than I wished it would be. So nowadays, I just use smaller portions of hair but shorter time on the curler. Yeah, and I feel that that makes things faster. I always go for an outward curl because I don't like inward curl. It makes me feel like not goddessy, you know. So I'm sure you guys are seeing it as a right, but this is my left side. So on your left side, what you want to do is you want to hold the clip on the second finger, and that always ensures that I curl it outwards so that I don't make the mistake of curling it inwards. So start from the top and curl it outwards. So I try to keep it straight like that so the curls come out the way that I want it to. Then release a bit and turn it inwards again. And then release again and turn it again. And I'm gonna release now. So the curls become like that. So after you're done, I'll just put it at the front just to make sure that I know that I've worked on that hair already. And the next bunch of hair, I will do the same thing. Then release and turn. So on the right side, I will use my thumb instead of my second finger to clip onto the hair curler. So that is first half done, and we are going to move on to the top half now. And what I do from here is to unclip. Leave your fringe at the front, don't curl your fringe just yet, and you can start from the rest. So now you want to try to make this look more natural. So you want to pick out a little bit from the top at the front and do the same thing, but focus more curl on the top. So the idea of doing this is to give more shape, not at the bottom but also at the top where your head is, like that. So for your fringe, the first step is to lift the roots of your fringe. So clip it to the front and try to keep it nearer to the roots. And you'll have a little lift right there. And then from here, you want to work from right after where you stopped that curl and do what you did just now, but quickly. So maybe 1 second every clip. There we go. So, hair is curled. All you need to do now is to just release some of those curls by just combing through your hair. This is how it looks at the bottom. So these curls are basically like my go-to curls. I always use this technique to curl my hair whenever I do so. So that's all I have. I hope this video has helped you a little on how to curl your beautiful hair. This video falls under my Asian beauty tips playlist. So if you're interested to look into all the other Asian beauty tips that I've shared, you can see them right here. And yes, thank you very much for watching this video. And I will see you next time. Love me, sub me if you want to reach me. Bye.